Hello everyone, today we are doing another Pokemon Emerald stream and we will try to get to the league and obviously the post game, not that there's much post game. So let's bring over my girlfriend since she's here again. You can say hi if you want.
Hi.
And I'm going to set out the Discord notifications very quickly. Before we get started, the challenge is technically a Nuzlocke, but I also get the ability to use normal revives. I'm not sure I will allow max revives or the revival herb, but the main part of the challenge is that I'm not allowed to look stuff up at all. I have to go by memory. I can't look anything, no matter how insignificant it might be up. So with that said, we can just get started. Just making sure everything is running correctly. Seems like it is. And oh, I forgot to put the role set in the chat, so real quick. Permadef, but I can use scavenged revives, so things I have picked up from the overworld, not once I have gotten from the ability pickup. So total 7 revives, assuming I have found them all. Can only catch the first species encountered per area. No duplicates, but same Evoline is allowed. So for example, I can catch a Magikarp and a Gyarados, but I can't have 2 Gyarados at the same time. Then battle style is set. Must use personal knowledge and can't look anything up. Then impossible evolutions, meaning trade evolutions, are possible. And can run indoors. Text is sped up. This is just because the older games are kind of slow with that stuff.
My hand smells like dust and like a scent of orange and it smells like it's sour.
That's
don't like
an interesting smell. Now,
I know, I don't know how to say it any other way.
So, we have 5 revives remaining. I've actually had to revive twice so far, so we have 5 revives to get to the end of the challenge. I don't think I'll allow the revival herb or the max revive, because that would make it too easy. 7 is already way more than I should be using, honestly. Then for my team, it's this Sceptile, Mightyena, Alakazam, Aggron, Gyarados, and then Marill, which will get replaced the moment we get the next badge. But before we do that, right now it's 7:50 PM my time, and I don't think I have got an encounter in this route, but outside of fishing for Sidra, there's pretty much nothing. We have gotten the encounter in the cave, which ended up being Spheal. And the cave here, every 6 hours, real time, will change between being drained and being flooded. Since I've already gotten the salts last time we played because it was drained, now we have to wait until it floods again, which should be in an hour and 9 minutes. So for now, let's head to Stopolis, which is where the 8th badge takes place. And I will obviously be gathering as many optional things as possible in the process. I also have to decide what to raise for this part. Sceptile is going to be pretty much heavily used in the buds, so I think I'll just leave it in the back for now and raise the rest of the team.
I think my Pokemon, I don't think it's my favorite, but I do like it's the one that's all black and it has yellow rings on it. It has
black with yellow rings
on its ears. Like only one strap, like on its ears, on each ear, and then on its tail, on its legs, and on the top of its head, right between the eyes, and it's kind of like sitting like a cat, and it has red eyes. Y'all know what that is? Type it.
The only thing that comes to mind right away when I think of something that is black with yellow stripes or yellow with black stripes
I don't know.
is beetle, which is a giant bee, and I'm very much thinking it's not what you're thinking of.
No,
Is it based on some kind of animal?
maybe like an Egypt cat.
Is it maybe Ampharos?
I think.
Sadly, I'm not allowed to look it up to show you.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm still watching. Black cat with yellow dreams. Right.
Does it stand on 2 legs or 4 legs?
No, it 4 legs.
Okay. And it's black with yellow.
Oh damn! This is an oldie, but this is not the one I'm talking about. UMBREON.
Oh, so Umbreon. The thing that's
I mean,
black.
That's an old one. Yeah, I think.
And that's not a...
Picture of it.
Okay, technically speaking it is a cat, but not an Egyptian cat. When I think of Egyptian cat, Umbreon is not exactly what comes to mind, to be honest.
I think it is that one. Yes. I like it.
That just evolves from Eevee.
Eevee has a lot. She has water Eevee, fire Eevee, electrical Eevee, or whatever this Eevee is that we were talking about.
Dark.
What else? Dark.
Alright, I just need to make some room in the bag.
But in real life, if it was real, it would probably beat the crap.
It would be what?
The crap out of us. It would beat the crap out of us.
Why?
Is it not dice? How do they say? Is it not dice? I know how to say it in my head, but I don't know how to say it. Is it not calm? Like CALM?
Calm. It is.
Yes. I think.
Well, it depends on the nature.
yay!
There is calm nature after all. Hard
Not
scale.
head. Give it love and give it treats. I don't want to fatten it up, but I want to give love and treats too.
You want to give it blood? What?
No, I said that I don't want to make it. I want.
It sounded
I
like
wanna
you
make it
said
fat.
you want to give it blood.
Oh. So I want to give it treats and pets.
Well, you
But I
can.
don't want to fatten it up. Like my puppy. Well, I will. You should get one. I
No.
don't know how to do
It is not obtainable in this game. At least without trading it from a different game.
Wow.
Now there's the trainers up here. So I think I'll keep using the Alakazam until it hits 44. And we'll see after that. For now I just want to do all the optional stuff, like all the optional bits of the area. and the trainers, so we don't have to do it later. So up here, so many hard scales. I keep forgetting how many hard scales the horn games have, because quite often I will be playing Platinum. There's like 2 hard scales that you can actually get for most of the game. Or in Hard Gold Soul Silver, there's literally only 2 that you can pick up. One in Vermilion and one underneath what's called Violet, if I remember correctly. Basically the first badge town. Anyways, we're just going around, grabbing all the optional items. Doing this does potentially give me the risk of way over leveling, but I think it's fine. I'm not playing with an over leveling clause. Normally you'd have it for extreme Nuzlocke, but when I can't look anything up, how will I know what the level of the leader is? Therefore I will just be screwing myself over, fully unintentionally, and breaking the challenge. Ultra Ball. Oh, also I'm not going to be catching Rayquaza for the league. That would make the game way too easy. Now, Trick is a very useful move with specific strategies. So Trick will take your item and the item the opponent is holding and swap them around. So it does have some particularly good interactions with bad items, because you give the opponent the bad item. But if I remember correctly, in this generation it fails if the opponent is not holding an item. Anyways, I think I'll get rid of Psybeam for now and do learn Trick. What?
The fishy.
It's not so much a fishy as much as a piranha.
I'm gonna sniff the fish, and if it smells bad, I don't want it.
Well, fish do tend to smell bad. Anyways, Gyarados guy.
Why?
But we have a move that is really strong against him. Alright. So, this is the underwater of Route 126. We've already gotten the encounter in Route 124. So here we can either use a level 35 to guarantee the Relicanth encounter, to then be able to get the Regice, Regirock and Registeel, 3 legendaries for the league in case we want them, or we can just not use a repel and potentially get Chinchou, which is a little lantern, which evolves into a thing literally called Lantern, and I think I'll go for that. For the Nuzlocke, just getting a Relicanth is kinda pointless, because I'm probably going to lose half my team trying to catch the Regis. They are legendary, so they have like 0.3% chance to catch. So never mind, we got the Relicanth first try. This is a rare encounter. How rare? It's like 5%.
Like
It's a fossil. It's a
find-
fossil fish.
That they find it that they find in the caves. A fossil fish?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Okay, here I'm risking a critical. Let's go into Maitina. And we catch it. So we get that as the encounter for this route, which means that since I have a Whalmer... No. This is...
No, it reminded me of those things that are gray and they're in the caves in Minecraft and they go like... and they move back.
That is the thing I was hoping to get, because this evolves into one of the best Pokemon you can have for the league. But we got the rare encounter instead. Anyways, Stopolis. I want to come here because I want to register the location. I don't have a fly user yet, so I need to register this location as a teleport location, so I can just teleport to it. Now, before we do the thing we need to do, we need to talk to some NPCs and grab some things. So we talk to Kiki to get the 2 berries, and then I have to come to this house, get the brick break TM, because if I progress with the plot, then the houses get locked for a good while, so we cannot pick up the brick break if we need it. Now where was it? There's a single tile that's kinda glitched here. I think it's on the other side. So it's a tile that lets you walk into the terrain. I think it's here. Basically, somewhere on some stairs, there's a tile that lets you take a single step into the terrain. I'll have to remember where it is. Also, do you see this? How there's a blocked path? You could buy these e-reader cards back in the day and scan them with a special machine to get DLC in your game, even though the game was offline. Cool concept, failed miserably. Anyways, let's go beat up the evil team now. I got the underwater encounter for this route, so I'm not allowed to get anything else. Here I am allowed to catch things, assuming I don't already have them, and I have a good idea on what to grab. So I want to get a Sidra, ideally. It should be available in this route. Basically, the first thing that we don't already have is the one we have to catch for the route or the area. Come on, just give me a fishy.
Give.
Alright. The fishing mechanic in this game is awful. Basically, it's dot until it says oh a bite, and then you have to press the button. Whalmer, we already have it, so we're not allowed to catch it. Tentacle, we already have it.
Tentacle is an option.
Yes, it's Tentacle and becomes Tentacruel. Anyways, I'm just doing the 3 trainers on the outside. And then we have to head underwater to take care of the trainers in there. I forgot to make room. Okay. I'm going to move the Maitina first, level that one up, teleport back here so we can make room in the inventory. So any excess items we can just drop in the PC box for now. Anything that we don't need essentially. Revival herb, I said I would ban, same for max revives, only normal revives. Then I have some stuff to just sell, so let's go do that. Here we can straight up catch Gyarados, but it's kinda rare. And if I do catch it, I'm not allowed to have it on the team. Until the Gyarados I already have on the team dies, so I'm not particularly interested in catching another for now. Like, I am allowed to skip encounters if I find them useless. Wait, I've already picked this one up. I haven't picked up the one further down. So this little cave is where we need to go, but if we surface and then dig here, there should be a protein. Very useful item. Raises the attack stat permanently. Then we have this guy and a fisherman. Alright, there's the heart scale. I just didn't remember which bit it was at. That's why we have the item finder.
Ow!
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
That was loud.
Sorry, my nail is a bit sharp and
That's why I've been telling you to trim them. My little Wolverine.
That was cute. It was cute. And I tried to clean out my eye boogers and it
Don't
scratched
call
my
them that.
eyelid and it hurt.
Don't call them that, first of all, and second, stop shoving things up your eyeball. Right.
Well, it's also because the eyelid is a thin layer of skin. That's
Doesn't
why it
matter.
hurts me more.
Don't ever do that. You know that. You should know better than that.
Yes.
Anyways, I've done every single optional trainer here. So now we can... what it is here. Now, we are about to enter an interesting cave. So this is the submarine Timakwa Stole. And we're about to enter an interesting cave. It's called the Seafloor Cavern. Here we need to get Golbat as our encounter. We must absolutely get Golbat, because then that literally triples the chance. Okay, it's just Zubat, but it's not all bad. We can work with this. So, let's use the nest ball for now. Wait, I need to go from over here.
Go.
So we got Zubat as our encounter, but this does mean that then
I don't like it.
we are guaranteed to get Golbat in the next cave, because the next cave can only have these two, Zubat and Golbat.
Also,
Yes?
is that the evolved form of the wolf?
What wolf?
The wolf that you were fighting earlier. I should have said earlier, but I thought that you would know.
Now, this cave is interesting because the path you take actually changes depending on if you go forwards or backwards, and some things like going in that cave in the water there will literally send you automatically back to the start straight away. Now, I am skipping a bunch of trainers by following this route, but it's the route I'd like to take.
See, there's another evolved form.
Yep.
of yours. Oh, don't kill it. Oh, there's two now. There's three. I would really like
Oh,
to have the birds.
I'm swaggered, so ideally I shouldn't be staying in.
You did not just say swagger. That's a teenage word.
It's literally a Pokemon move. Okay, I'm going to double switch out to get a better matchup. Now, let's do the strength puzzle together. So tell me which rock to push and in which direction. We basically have to get straight up, but you can only push them as long as they are not blocked. So tell me, which rock do I move first? This puzzle, by the way, has about 15 solutions. I'm not even joking.
15.
Yes. So here, for example, up, move those. Right, and you end up with this. Alternatively,
Oh,
you can do this.
yeah, this would have taken me a while to figure out.
And so many versions. Also, here we get one of the best moves in the game, Earthquake. This almost definitely will go on Agron. Almost definitely goes here. Probably replacing Mud Slap, because I'd rather take 5 times stronger move than just an accuracy drop. Now we are about to fight the boss of the evil organization. So let's see. Soda Pop. Top that one up. The Mightyena is fine. This is Team Aqua, so I think start with the Mightyena and go from there. And here, watch the guy with the that wants to control the big blue legendary. Use the red orb after I whip here his bottom. Now give me the defense drop. Critical hit too. No defense drop. Oh well. Okay, he little made me kill him. Alright, so we've established that Agron just hard walls this thing. The worst thing it can do is just bite and hope it flinches me. And we dropped its defense on top. But now Sharpedo, we kinda have a bad matchup against, so we're just going to Sceptile and Leaf Blade it. There we go. Now watch him try to control the big blue legendary with the red orb. And then have the surprised Pikachu face when it just fails badly. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Alright, now what's this? So, there's a message from outside saying that the weather is going haywire because these big blue and red legendaries have straight up the power to control the weather. The blue one causes rainstorms and the red one causes the sunlight to become strong. So the weather is going to keep changing between rain and sunlight. Now, let's teleport back to Shutopolis and a cutscene will play because that's where they decided to go fight it out. And these cutscenes were cool as freak for when they came out, because this was on a Game Boy Advance, right? So for 10-year-olds, this was the coolest thing ever. Anyways, they are fighting it out, and now we have to go. Okay, so Team Aqua dude and Team Magma dude. Now we have to talk to Steven, who will take us to the Cave of Origin. The Cave of Origin can only have two different encounters: Golbat and Zubat. So here we should be guaranteed to get a Golbat, although it should be either a 5 or 10% encounter. We should be guaranteed. Never mind. I forgot you can even get Sableye here. Okay, that screws me over, because now I have to catch this, since this is the first encounter. And we have to find a Golbat somewhere else. And there's not really that many places with Golbat. Come on, just get caught. Get caught. Yeah, let's just use an S-ball. No. Alright, I don't want to spend the Ultra Balls on this. Come on, just get caught. Get caught. We're just looking for 3 seconds and a click. Yes, I know I'm turboing, but I'm waiting for something. So, with all these failed attempts, the timer ball... Okay, I was about to say, with all these failed attempts, the timer ball is slowly becoming more and more potent. The timer ball becomes stronger for catching the more turns pass that have passed in a battle. Alright. So, this is the bit I really hate. So, this is Wallace, the current champion. So he's the guy you fight at the end of the league, right? And he is asking you where Rayquaza, the green dragon that can stop the two fighting legendaries, might be. Okay? He asks you. The answer is Sky Pillar. The thing is, why is he asking you when he is literally the keeper of the Sky Pillar? His entire job outside of being a champion is to check on Rayquaza. So how did he not know? How did he not know where Rayquaza is? I got kinda sick and tired of We Are the Champions back in 2004 and here. You can't really interact with them, but they're just chilling and fighting it out. So if you see, it rotates between sun and rain for the weather. Now we have to head quite far away, so we have to go up and out to the main sea. Then we have to head down and head all the way towards Pacific Log. It always pisses me off, because we want to get to the Sky Pillar, which is this island here, but we basically have to go around in a loop to get to it. So, repel, and off we go. There's quite a few battles on the way, but I need to make sure I don't heal anywhere, so we can just teleport back. I do have some things that can learn fly in the box. And here, this is a new route. Let's try fishing. Come on, we want a Sidra. Whalmer, nope. Don't really care about
some fish sticks today.
You've been having them quite often, so maybe it's a bit healthier. We're looking for Sidra, because if the thing... Okay.
Do you know what Struts, do you know what she, or it looks like? You can't...
It's just a little dragonfish.
Oh. I was actually gonna say something offensive, and then I realized we were on stream.
Yeah, you shouldn't be saying offensive things on stream. Who would have thunk?
It's not offensive to me.
I know. It's not offensive to me either.
Oh!
I really don't know why there's so many snowflakes nowadays. Anyways, I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any trainers. Trying to murder everything. I'm using the Mytina here because for the next little while Mytina is going to be literally useless. Also, we've moved a bit more, so let's just start fishing again. Literally the only thing I should be able to catch in the water routes left is Horsey, Sidra and Waylord. There shouldn't be any other encounters. Okay, in the league there's Love Disc, but who cares about that?
Love Disc?
It's that little fish that looks like a heart. Little sucks. Oh, I might be able to get Tentacruel. I do think it is an extremely low chance to find while surfing. But even if I do find it, there's like 5 or so other water routes that I haven't gotten encounters on.
Sorry, that's blurred it out.
Ooh, Sarpedo, already have it though, so... Anyways. Just keep going and going and going until we reach the sky pillar. Also, in this place the rocks can disappear on extremely rare days, like we're talking 1 in 80,000 chance, and you can find a berry. It's something called Mirage Island. Now the sky pillar is literally up here, so I can either do it now or I can just finish clearing out the trainers and then do it, which is what I think I'll do, so I can just straight up teleport back to Stopolis. And about the Mirage Island, basically each Pokemon will have a unique hidden number associated with 69 HP Gigiti. So it will have a unique number associated to it, and that number will decide whether the island will show itself or not. And if it does show itself, you just get a berry, a single one called a Litchi berry, and that berry basically has the effect of raising your attack stat by 1 level if you are low in health. Really good berry, because 1 level increase, like +1 attack in Pokemon, means 50% more damage. Okay, here we get Crunch. Do I actually teach it? It does more damage than Bite, but it doesn't have the chance to flinch. Bite has a 20% chance to flinch. That means 20% of the time, 1 out of 5 times, the opponent won't be able to move that turn. But Crunch does significantly more damage. It's 33% more damage. I think I'll lose Sand Attack and just keep both for now.
Wait.
I lost sand attack for now. And pay attention to the animation. So bite. And then crunch. It's basically just two big crunches. Crunch just bites twice, according to the animation. Alright, we should have two more battles. So this is Pacific Log. And this is the last battle. Crunch this, Leaf Blade this. Now I need to not heal in Pacific Log. So how we do that is we literally step here. So now by stepping on that tile I'm able to teleport. Also we get frustration. It's an interesting move. And this guy here can tell you if he sees Mirage Island or not. Anyways. What?
Resolve!
What? I need to use repel here. Alright. So he opens the sky pillar. Now, in the sky pillar, we can guarantee an Altaria encounter, assuming we use a level 49. It's either a level 49 or 39. I think it's 39 in this game, 59 in Ruby Sapphire. Now, we just go up, and you notice how there's nothing, right? But the second time you come here, it will be all rocks and cracked floors, and you have to use your bike to get through it. Now, the very top floor, this floor is where you can get an Altaria that's one level higher than anything else in this place. So by using a level 39 Pokemon with a repel active, you will only ever get the Altaria. And I remember doing it in one of my... so if you haven't gotten any other dragons, this is a very good encounter to be getting.
No, go back on there.
Now, watch this.
I wanna see
Rayquaza.
the green snake. I wanna see... Oh! The green snake!
Alright. So now, as soon as we go back, a very interesting cutscene will play, which back in the day was like the coolest thing ever. Now, I'm going to run out to the repel and get the encounter for the tower. Up here we should get some good stuff. Sableye, we just got that, so it does not count as the encounter. I just hope we don't get a Banette. Claydol, not awful. That is awful though. Its ability to blow up. But now Claydol is the encounter for this place. I need to quickly use Ultra Balls for it before it blows up.
What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Alright, Ultra Ball.
Oh, sorry.
So that was the encounter for the Sky Pillar. Now we put alright, Mightyena first until it levels up, but watch this. Make sure you have the volume up on your tablet for the stream, so you can enjoy the coolest cutscene from the Game Boy Advance. We've woken up Rayquaza, so now it's going to come and yell at these two so they can freak up and stop fighting. So they're fighting.
Very slow.
And then Rayquaza comes, flying through the sky. coming down in a beam of light.
Let me help you. So I can hear it.
Then just yells at them to shut it. Like they're annoying kids. Then just push our way back to the tower. Now the thing is, you can literally go to the tower and catch it right now. Do you know the problem though? Can you guess what level it is? And this was stupid that they did this, because it completely breaks progression. You have the Master Ball, so you can guarantee catch it right away. So tell me what level you think it is.
I don't know, I was paying attention to more of the...
No,
the thing
it
that you
doesn't
said.
say or anything. I'm just saying that
No,
we
where
can
they-
literally go catch that legendary, the green dragon, right now. But what level do you think it's going to be?
Really? What level?
Yes.
Probably one... I was thinking 120.
The highest level is 100. And look at my team
Okay,
here.
probably 100 then.
No, look at my team.
Oh wait, never mind. Probably, let's say 65.
No, it's level 70 in the part of the game where you are usually
I was 5.
just over level 40. So that's plus 30 levels.
Wait, I see the chat.
Yes. Anyways,
I see the chat.
we get the final move that we can't use just yet. Now, puzzle time. We have to walk through each and every tile without stepping on the same tile twice. So here, stepped on it, I can't step on it again, or I fall through and fail. So tell me where to move. Up, down, left, right.
Okay. Go to the right. No, the right. The other side.
That's left. Alright,
Now go up one. Now go up. No, now go right. All the way.
okay. All the way.
Now go up one.
Alright, and I assume here. Alright, next stage. Where do I move to?
Go all the way to the left. Go up all the way. Go to the left. Go down one.
That was right.
Now go all the way to the left.
I'll just do it.
Down. You told me to do it!
Yeah, but it's so freaking slow.
Well, you're telling me to do it and then you do it already? Huh?
Here, you can do the last one.
Okay, go straight and then up.
Straight where?
Okay. I think that's left.
Yay! But I have
And up.
to hold down intentionally because I want to do all these trainers for the extra experience. If I don't do them now and fight the gym leader, then I lose the ability to fight them. They literally become unavailable for battling. Now, my team hit level 48. I think that's a pretty good level. I think I will use the Sceptile for a few of these. Since this is a water type gym, Sceptile is grass type, it just one-shots nearly everything in the gym. There's very few things in the gym that will live, so we can just lift blade everything, provided we have PP. I can actually get a corfish, that little crab thingy. Yeah, let's do it as a double battle, why not? So that's all the trainers here done. Then we do this. Love disc. That is the one I was talking about. The little heart-shaped one. It's pretty much completely useless. Like even the thing it's meant to do, which is swift swim, like basically using it in rain to outspeed the opponent, it even does that badly over the other options. Alright, so real quick, we're going to go heal. Then I want to show a little oversight by the developers inside the gym. Okay, so what's this? I go down and then I can literally walk into the wall. Because ladders are programmed to have a tile above them. Like the ladder going up, they're programmed to have a tile over them that you can walk into. And this is the only tile, the only ladder in the game that has a tile that goes straight into a wall. Anyways, speedrun.
Let me do it!
And it would be a slow run.
No. You don't let me use my brain. So mean.
Now, this is a water gym. I just need to make sure we're fully ready. So, the hardest thing in this gym is the Kingdra. The Kingdra is extremely dangerous. It also has Ice Beam, so it just completely destroys Sceptile. Now, I can use X items and seize it. And I think I'll do that.
No.
So...
What?
X special increases my special attack. Attract doesn't really bother me. It's 50% chance to move. Okay, I failed. Let's try again.
That looks like an interesting.
No, it's a heart-shaped fish. Alright, now Cilio comes in. Cilio shouldn't be able to take a hit after the +1. This is the dangerous one. This has an extremely powerful ice beam that I'm weak to, can hit most of my team super effectively or just really hard, is very tanky, it only has one weakness that I don't have a move to hit yet, and finally it has a move to fully heal itself. Now, if I get a critical hit here, it's problem solved. Exactly. Critical hit, problem solved. If I hadn't gotten the critical there, Ice Beam would have nearly one-shotted me, it never kills though. But yeah, X items are way too strong. Now, we beat the gym, and that means we can go to the league. But before we go to the league, it's about time to do a major change to our team. First of all, let's check. Naive nature, this is actually decent for this one. A naive is minus special defense plus speed. Bold, awful. Sassy, pretty much awful. Gentle, very underwhelming. Now, I need something that can use the move fly for now. This should be able to get fly. Oh, what? Let's use the Pelipper. Zubat is too small to get fly. But is there a cave anywhere that I haven't gotten an encounter on yet? Anywhere that might have Golbats. So I'm not allowed to look stuff up, but I can still look here because this is in game. Alright, Sky Pillar has gold butts, we didn't get one. Soul Cave, then the underwater cave, Victory Road, but Victory Road I'd rather get a Hariyama, and then the other spot is literally the spot I want to go to. Okay, screw it. I'm going to try and get an encounter that has a 25% chance to show up, and we only get one chance, mind you, because if we get Golbat we get screwed. So how do you think it's going to go?
Go back. We're probably not going to do it.
I'm not looking for Golbat, I'm looking for something else.
Well, which one are you looking for again?
It's a little very special encounter. If we get it, I'll show you. If we don't get it, you'll be left wondering what it could have been. But anyone that knows the game already knows what I'm after. Like, there's only one thing that's unbelievably broken OP in this cave. I've intentionally not got an encounter here specifically to fish for this encounter. So we have to come here, and now that we have all 8 badges, we can use the move Waterfall, which lets us, guess what, go up the waterfall. Wow. Then we go in the back, and this is an extra area of the cave. Okay, I'm going to be using Alakazam first, Aggron second. Then up here we can get the Iron Tail TM, and when we beat the league here the wall will disappear and it instead will turn into a cave where we can fight Steven. That fight is the final fight for the challenge. When we clear it, that's the challenge won, essentially. Now I have to go into Gyarados. Right. Easy pickings. Alright. And we have another guy who should be easy pickings too, just not as easy. Alright, now watch this. You hop down, then you surf. Okay, I have to use a repel here, so might as well grab the optional item. A PP up, the little blue pill. And now, only in this room, in the back, can we get the thing I'm looking for. So, first of all, we get Dragon Claw. This is the move that can hit that water thing I said earlier super effectively, the water dragon. Because that's our first dragon type move in the game. 80 power, no secondary effect, but it's just a real good move. Now, here it should be 50% chance for Golbat, 25% chance for Solrock, and then 25% chance for the thing I'm actually looking for. So what do you think I'll get? Moment of truth.
Get a Golbat, to be honest. I hope you don't.
Come on.
Who is it?
Golbat. Ah,
Golbat!
I'll just catch it.
What?
I will catch it, so that then it doesn't take over another encounter slot in the Victory Road, but I'll still find the thing so I can show you. That's Soul Rock, don't care about this. What I care about is the other 25% encounter. If we didn't have Golbat, we could ignore the Golbats and only pick Soul Rock or the other thing. And the other thing evolves into one of the strongest things in the game, this thing. This is the one I was hoping to get. But sadly, we didn't get to do that. So that sucks. Anyways, escape rope. Into teleport. So I need to reorganize my team now, because I was counting on getting that. So what can we get on the team instead? I need something that can use the waterfall specifically. We don't need dive anymore. Lonely nature on this is kinda trash. I could get Sarpedo on the team. And that would cover me. But I need something good that can use the water HMs. Impies, that's awful. Clamperl with lax nature. Lax is minus I think it's minus speed plus defense. It's either that or minus defense plus something else, I can't remember. And again, I'm not allowed to look them up. Alright. The other also, let's see, Sassy Nature and Sassy Nature. So I got both Zubat and Golbat with Sassy Nature, which is one of the worst natures for them. These are fast, mixed attackers, and this is a nature that lowers their speed by 10%, making them pretty much nowhere near as good as they should be. Now, there is an encounter we can try to get that is a water type, is really good. So there's Whiskas here, the catfish. We can fish this out with the Super Rod and the Victory Road. And then there is, where is it? This. So if we go to Pacific Log, we can fish this out, and also in Slateport. And I think I'll do that. So if you see here, it's Route 134 and Route 133 and Route 132. So we get 3 chances to get it. I think that's the play. So we'll do this side first, because it's the easiest one. Okay, we are out 134 now, and we use the Super Rod because we want a Sidra, the evolved form ideally. If we get the unevolved form, that's fine, but ideally we want the evolved form, because that means we have to level it up less. We should have everything else. Usually there's 3 encounters for the Super Rod. Sarpedo, Whalmer, and it should be Sidra. So we'll keep fishing until we get an encounter that we don't already have. Okay, Horsey. Same thing. we kill it, but at least we locked it in at horsey. So we keep fishing until we find a horsey, because it's the first species that we don't already have. And the first we encountered was the horsey, out of the ones we don't already have. So we just keep fishing until we find a horsey. Then that goes straight on the team and becomes our final team member. Now the problem, however, is that we can't just catch it. What else do you think we need to do?
We need to fight.
Alright, so what we need to do is basically fish out a horsey, catch it, and then fish out enough horses to find one that is holding the 5% chance item called Dragon Scale, because we need that item in order to evolve it, and it can only evolve with that item. So we need to find a horsey that is holding a specific item that only 1 in 20 horses is going to be holding, and that's exactly where Alakazam's trick comes in play. Remember that move that switches the item between you and the opponent? This move, trick.
Oh.
It takes your item and swaps it with the opponent's. So while we are only allowed to catch one horsey, I can use trick until we get a Dragon Scale. Come on, just give him a freaking horsey. And I have to use the super rod, because if I use a good rod, it will be too low level. I want it to be usable right away. So we want to get one that's level 30 plus minimum. Okay, I'm going to move a bit, then try to fish again. Come on. Give me a horsey. Okay, I'm seriously having awful luck here.
The hat and the hat. Do you know that really old thing about the horsey? Hair and boots.
What horse?
And hat. It's something.
You mean the rodeo?
Kinda. But even older than that, it's like black and white. I need to go to the bathroom.
Alright, just
Okay.
mute. I'll just be fishing here for the next 50 billion years with my luck.
I chuckled when you said that.
Seriously, like
Oh
just
my
give
gosh,
him the
Robert.
horsey. It should be rare, like 10% or thereabouts, but I should get one by now. We found one, and then I just had to critical hit it. Critical hits being like 6.125 chance or something like that. So 1 in 18, give or take. And I just had to get the critical hit on the thing I was trying to catch. At this rate, I bet I'm going to find a shiny before I find the horsey. We're literally trying to get the horsey because that's the encounter for this route. It's the first species. Now watch me pull out shiny. Close enough. I like the surf music. Come on. Come on, horsey. The horse needs to stop horsing around and just be caught already.
I at least have luck.
I'll find it eventually.
Okay, I'm gonna go mute again.
Alright. Okay, let's fish right up against the current. Maybe that will give me luck. Nah. One can only hope though. Those water tiles with the lines push you in the direction they're flowing. You cannot swim. Okay, there it is. Now, moment of truth. Does it have Oranberry? Alright, so we just gave it the Oranberry. Let's take it back. Okay, do not critical hit. Alright. Now, we catch this net ball. Then we fly to the other side of this place. We check the nature. Naughty nature. Not really the best. It is minus special defense plus attack if I remember correctly. But we can definitely work with it. However...
Hey, you found one. You found one.
Now we are around 132. And now we fish on this side for the evolved form. Which should be like a 1% chance. Come on. Nope. Okay, I'm going to fish one more time, then just call it. Yeah, I'm just calling it. Alright. Horsey, welcome to the team. Actually, we do still need to find a horsey that knows, not that knows, that has okay, I'm using a slightly worse rod to see if we can even get it. Maybe it's more likely with this rod. I tried turbo, but then I pressed it late. Alright, back to super rod we go. I need to find a horsey like messing it up. Alright. Actually, screw it. Let's go through the place and just do some trainers.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And I'm front. Right.
Damn!
Alright, at level 30 I do need to switch out. You. How does the song go?
Okay, it goes like you.
Me?
You. Boom.
Anyways, there's a lot of trainers in these routes, but the current pushes you in a specific way, so you can't actually reach them how you would like. Who takes a camera, something that is made of lava and ground, in the water? Like, that is beyond idiotic. Anyways. Protein. At this point, the vitamins don't really do anything for... Okay, do I want rain dance? Nah. Gyarados is already move limited, it's why I need a different water type. Alright. Ludicolo, the illegal Mexican, with the sombrero and all. Alright. It should be good enough chance to fish out a horsey here. I would like to think. Because unless I can get the dragon scale, there's no point in me getting the horsey on the team, since I won't be able to evolve it. I can turn it into a Sidra but not a Kingdra, and the entire point is to have a dragon type. When it evolves, it turns into a water dragon, and water dragon's only weakness is other dragons. It's a very, very good typing. Come on, just give me the freaking Sidra.
Give me.
I need either a Sidra or the dragon scale. Okay, horsey. So we go into Alakazam and we trick. Failed. That should mean that it wasn't holding an item. It is 5% chance to be holding an item. So it's basically like a 1 in 20 chance to fish it, and then a 1 in 20 chance to have the item. That's some really, really bad dodge, because going by averages, that would mean I have to fish out 400 of them. And I'd rather not have to do that. Alright. Also, I'm pretty sure that in this route, one of the NPCs has a Sidra. So we can see whether we can catch a Sidra directly. So do I just fight the trainers first, then worry about getting the item? What should I do? Should I keep fishing or should I try to get the item?
Try to get the item.
Sorry. Should I keep fishing to get the item or should I just do the trainers first?
Trainers.
Alright. Should be the NPC right here. This female one. It's either this one. Oh no. This is the one that has bacon. Alright, let's go into subtile, headbutt. Alright. Healing up. Then heading out once more. I'm going to take this path this time. Pelper, we'll already have it, so it doesn't count as an encounter. I think it's this one that has the Sidra. No, Azumaril. Come on, just give me the Sidra or the horsey that is holding the dragon scale. Because if I don't get those, then I have to find an entirely different water type that won't actually be useful in battles. Because this is the only one that will actually be useful in battles. Wailord is trash. For example, the evolution of the whale. That thing that last time I showed you how big it was, remember?
Yes. I think.
The big whale.
Well done. Well done.
The big whale that is ginormous compared to the player.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That thing? Oh my goodness.
Yes,
You showed me.
that
It
one
was
is literally useless.
47 feet high. Y'all don't even know. 47 feet high. Freaking crazy. It was huge compared to the freaking player. Oh my goodness.
Alright. Wait. It might legit be this one that has the Sidra. Horsey? Yes, so it should be this one. Sidra. So this is the evolved form. Let's see in the Pokédex. Okay, so we cannot catch the Sidra directly. We have to evolve it. I guess I was thinking Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, basically the remakes of this game. Alright, Gyarados is at a good enough level, I'd say, that we can just put in the back for now. Alright, then going to register the rod in the interest of saving time.
I thought you were gonna do the trainers.
I pretty much did them. There's like 5 trainers left.
Exactly.
Alright. I just want to get a horsey with a dragon scale. Okay, horsey. Trick. Failed. That means it's not holding it. We have to keep looking for horses that are potentially going to have the dragon scale held item, but it's 5% of them. So 1 out of 20 horses will have it, and 1 out of 20 things we fish out is going to be a horsey. So that's 1 in 400 chance to get the thing we need. So yes, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Alternatively, there is something else we can fill the tin with, like a different encounter.
What is that?
The Regis, specifically Regis Steel. The problem is we have to catch something that is very difficult to catch while it does massive damage to us, because it has a move that gives it 6 times boost in attack and defense. Might not sound like an important deal, but at plus 6 attack it does 4 times the damage. Come on, give me a horse. If in the next 3 horses we don't get a dragon scale, I'm just not bothering, and we'll find a replacement.
Me, Doubles. Me.
Didn't mean to turbo there. I bet one of the things I've missed because I didn't really tin quickly enough. Failed. I bet one of them was a horsey with the dragon scale. I bet my luck is that bad. That the game would troll me like that. Meanwhile, we wouldn't be doing this had I gotten a Golbat in one of the caves. Because then, no, you don't get it before the cave I actually got it in. That was the last cave it could show up in. I wanted to get it before that, so it wouldn't count if I found it in that cave, and I could instead get the little dragon thingy. Okay, horsey again. I'm just worried that trick would fail if I don't have an item myself. So I might give it a random trustberry. Just locked in on the fishing right now. Okay, horsey. Alright. Let's keep trying. I know I said I would stop, but I just really want to use Kingdra. I've never used Kingdra in a Nuzlocke or a playthrough before, like legitimately. Okay, no. I have used it once in a randomizer. Out of the like 400 plus randomizer challenges I've done on the channel, I've used it once. It's one of my least used things ever, so I just really want to get it. So how many more horses should I look for and try to get the scale from?
10.
Yeah, okay, not 10, like a small number, come on. To get 10 horses, it's going to take freaking forever.
5.
Alright.
I was going to say 6, but I realized you were going to say the same thing, so if it was too high. Personally, I think you should go for 6.
I can only do it up to 6 times, first of all, without changing areas, because I only have 6 more uses of the move that changes the item.
Then 6 is perfect. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, but it's so rare that we're going to be here for a while if I go for 6. That's the reason why I said a small number.
Is still 5 good for you? Is
Fail.
5 a good number?
Depends on my luck. Remember, I still need to fish them out, and it's 1 in 20. Come on. We can get it. I have you.
What?
I should be able to pull it out. I pulled you.
Okay, that was good. I've never heard that in my That is good.
You're a lot rarer than 1 in 400. Now, I have 5 more uses of the move.
500?
5 more uses.
Oh.
To use it more than that, I'd have to go back to the Poké Center and heal, and at that point I'm just going to give up and pick something else to add to the team.
How far is it? How far is the...
No, you don't get it. It's not that it's far, it's that if I'm going to the Poké Center, I might as well just put something else I already have on the team and call it a day. Because we are ready to head to the league. This is the only thing holding me back from going to the league, legitimately. We get the scale, and we just storm off
Yep.
to the league, straight up.
Alright.
I've already done all the trainers. It's just a matter of getting the scale. Then we'll just book it.
Yeah.
I really hate the fishing in this game though.
How does that song go?
Leaf Green Fire Red had the best fishing in my opinion, because you can just turbo and the fish is never going to go away. You can just open the rod and turbo, then press the A button a few moments later and you'll always get a fish, instead of having to play this stupid dot mini game.
How does your jingle go? How does your jingle go on your washing machine?
Oh, I have an LG washing machine and she really likes the jingle that plays at the end of it.
Just like, it's not that long. It's not that long. It actually goes on for probably like 15.
I like the jingle because
10,
it
5
gets your
seconds.
attention, even if it's a noisy environment. Because it just breaks through the noise and the silence by having a jingle, instead of just being like a beep or something. Who wants a washing machine that would swear at them?
I know.
Come on, just
You
give
can
me the
hear it.
horsey.
But when the
Okay, I bet not just one, but multiple of the things I failed to pull were horses that had the item I'm looking for. Okay, moment of truth. Trick fails. So 4 more uses. Failed. Come on. Give me a horsey with a dragon scale already. I have the horsey, I just need the item to evolve it. Ah. Failed, I have 2 more uses. Two more uses. Come on.
Theo, get away from that area. You are not. You are obviously. You are having.
The area doesn't matter, like it should be equal 5% chance to get the horsey everywhere. I thought there was a 1% chance for a Sidra as well, but I guess I remember either wrong or I'm thinking Horus. Again, I can't look anything up, I have to go by memory and what the game lets you know. Like, I can use the Pokédex for example, but I can't use Bulbapedia. I can't just look stuff. I bet that was one that got away there. Come on, 2 more horses. We just need 1 dragon scale. I don't need 50, just 1 little dragon scale. Fails. Okay, last attempt. Next horsey is the final one I'm trying for. If we don't get it, screw it. We'll have to make do with something from the box that can learn waterfall. I just need a waterfall user to navigate the Victory Road because I don't want to use a Maril at level 4 for the rest of the league.
Isn't that just a sacrifice?
I don't want to have a sacrifice on my team for the league, that's the thing. I want to have a proper team. And since we have to go through the Victory Road, which is a very, very good place to train a new team member, I want to do that. One horsey, that's it. That's all we need. One last horsey. Come on. I don't want Sarpedos, I want horses.
You can hop on this guy.
Okay. Moment of truth. Last one. Failed. Screw it. No horsey for us then. So, in preparation for the league, I'm going to go fetch some stuff. Alright, first things first. Which one should I add? We need a waterfall user. So probably Sarpedo. What? Calm nature, that's awful. Yeah, Sarpedo is going to be our best bet then. Actually, should we have done this? Seal dust. Okay. Anything with the ability compound eyes. No. Unless the dead one. No, said skin. Alright. So it's either Sarpedo or Spheal. The problem is that Sarpedo can't really take hits. And so what lacks name? Do I have the scanner? No, I'd have to go fetch the scanner. Okay, for now, screw it. I'm going to stock up on some X items. These basically give you a +1 in a specific stat. Then we'll go to Lilycove just to do the daily lottery. Okay, didn't win. Oh well. Okay, Persimberry. I want to grab the STM because I forgot. Oh, I thought I had forgotten to. Okay. Then we go back down to Slateport. Then from here, which one is not Slateport, Mobile. So this is the game corner, if you remember. We spend a bit of money. I can buy 2 TMs. So which TMs do I not have? I have... Okay, I don't have Ice Beam. I have a Thunderbolt and I have a flamethrower. So we are just going to buy the Ice Beam because I'll need it for the Sarpedo. Then we'll go to Moss Deep and it's past 9 PM, so let me show you this cool thing that happens every 6 real life hours. Remember how the cave looked? Well, now it's flooded. So the cave is flooded. And now we can access the top areas of the cave, the elevated areas, where we can pick up this soul cell. There's 4 of them every time the tide rises. That's 3. About to get the last one. Rare candy that levels you up by 1 instantly. And then we exit, grab the big pearl for some money. And now we have 4 souls and 4 cells. We talk to this guy and he combines them into the cell bell. This heals you. Where did he put it? Here. This will heal you a little bit every time you damage an opponent. The more you damage them, the more it heals you. The heal is not that significant, but it can still be quite nice. Then I have some stuff to sell. heal up here. Fly to Fall Arbor. Talk to Lynette. Then we get Sarpedo on the team. This thing. It's the best thing we can get for now.
I'm
Then
not having our game, so I might have to go mute sometimes.
we talk to this chubby guy. He let us reteach moves that things have forgotten. So we get Calm Mind on this thing over Trick. I don't need Trick anymore since I'm not trying to get that item. I should have some hard scales. Yeah, I have plenty. And I want to see if my team has any other good moves. Swagger could be useful. Taunt is definitely good. Septile, nothing really. Aggro might have something good. No. And Geralt doesn't really get anything. Alright. Teleport. Oh. I thought it wouldn't register the Poké Center as a teleport location because I didn't heal. But it's fine.
Yep.
Alright. Now we teach Sarpedo the moves we needed to know. So Waterfall goes on the Sarpedo. Over Screech. Then we needed to learn Ice Beam. Over... I'll actually give it over Focus Energy. We can get the same effect as Focus Energy by simply using this item right here. Could give Thunderbolt to Gyarados or Aggron. They wouldn't really benefit that much from it. Alright. EXP share on the Sarpedo so it can level up without needing to be in battle. Then we stock up on healing items and we head to the Pokemon League. Hmm. 40 Hyper Potions should be enough. And then when we get to the league, we just get some fuller stores. Alright. All we have to do is just head straight down, then straight right. Now, in this place we can get the heart thingy. Should I try to get that as the encounter? It shouldn't be that rare. There's two things we can get here. Corsola, which is actually a pretty good thing. And I could use that over the Sarpedo if we get a really good one. And then there's Slow Disc, which is like borderline useless. Alright. Netball. Healing up. Talking to Scott with his cool sunglasses. Then he just leaves. Lofdisk has a pretty good chance of holding a hard scale, the item that basically makes it so you can relearn old moves. Now, for going through this place, I think I'll put Agron in first. And here we have a rival battle against Wally, the sickly kid from the neighboring town that we've been bullying all game long. Altaria. Safeguard won't safeguard it from an Iron Tail. That was a quick claw. Quick claw does not show the activation in this game. Magneton, I don't have Earthquake yet. I was thinking of teaching it Earthquake. Held off a bit. Alright, basically Agron just hard wall system, nice and easy. And let's teach Earthquake to Agron. I think it's about time. So Earthquake on Agron, 100 power, 100 accuracy. So it's 5 times stronger than Mud Slap, even if it doesn't lower accuracy. And then we'll just go through the Victory Road as normal. Victory Road is basically the final cave. Let's also get the encounter. Aaron, we already have it because we literally caught it before the second badge. That's how we have Agron. But if we are unlucky enough to find Leiron, which we can, then we'll have to catch that as the encounter, and it is quite common here. Okay, Makuhita. That's actually a very, very decent one to find. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage will never kill, but that can happen. Basically, it used a move that immediately ends the battle. It's stupid. But we have locked in the encounter as Makuhita for the Victory Road. So I cannot catch anything other than Makuhita while going through this place. Here's another one. No, I'm trying to find the Makuhita so I can catch it. I do have repels.
It's so cute when
It is cute and then becomes badass. Ooh, I don't have Flash. I think the Alakazam though can learn it. Pretty sure. And I don't need teleport anymore, since we are not going to be doing much traveling. So now I can just Flash. I've gone through pretty much the full game so far without using Flash. But going through the Victory Road without Flash is just a pain and a half. Alright. A while. Just Earthquake it. Kadabra, Metal Claw it. Slash. Don't really care about it. Now I need to make sure to fight every single trainer to get as much experience as possible. Alright, for this one I should switch out because it's going to go for dig. Okay, it went for shift, that's better for me. Ninetales. Of course it lives on 1 HP. Why wouldn't it? Tropius, we do have the 4 times super effective ice beam. Alright, so for this thing, this basically has an ability that changes its typing to the last type it got hit by. So if I use a steel move, now it's a steel type, so then it's super effective. Yeah, like the earthquake is super effective. Wailord, I should just go into Sceptile, probably goes first. I was expecting a water pulse, but I'll take that. Here we just have... Okay, Hariyama is the evolved form of the thing I got as my encounter. I got Makuhita as the encounter. Hariyama is the evolved form, pretty much. Hariyama is one of the best playthrough Pokemon out of them all. By a lot. Alright, awful matchup. So I have to hard switch into Sceptile and Gyarados and hopefully not take a Thunder Punch to the face. Alright. So Leaf Blade here and Surf to finish it off. Giga Drain here and Surf. Oh, this is actually an interesting case. So this lantern, this water electric fish is programmed wrong and knows the move Earthquake, even though it literally cannot possibly learn it. So the AI is straight up cheating and hacking in moves. Alright, so for this one, let's go Alakazam and Shockwave. We heal a little bit every time. Alright, let's go into Sceptile for this. Just so I can Giga Drain.
What does Giga Drain mean?
Basically, it just heals you for a ton of health while inflicting a lot of damage. Alright, Dodrio. Can't really do a thing to me. Unless it gets a status effect on me. Electrode. Just gets deleted. Kadabra. Can't really do anything. Then Shiftry could potentially do a lot. But we do have answers for that, like the Mightyena. So Strength, and then a Rock Smash to kill with some disrespect. Get the free elixir. And I really should heal up the team a little bit. Agron is almost dead after all. Now I have to backtrack. This time go up to grab something I forgot. Full restore, always useful. Then this time we go this way. It's basically a little maze that you have to navigate. Okay, Cosmic Power kinda screws me over. Okay, I think Surf just barely kills. Yeah. That could have gone very badly. PP up, and totally not a hidden item right over here. Alright, and now we head back down properly. There should be about 3 more battles left. So this way. We go up the waterfall. Then we head back down. It's that little ladder that we need to go through. Ideally. At the bottom. So I'm going to do this first. Alright. Iron Tail, the Lunatone, Crunch, the Sableye. Okay, I'm going to Yellow Flute the Aggron to heal the confusion, then Crunch the Solrock, Metal Claw and Yellow Flute the Mightina, Metal Claw and a Rock Smash. Take care of that. Okay, up here is the end of the Victory Road, so we do not go there yet. We want to do this trainer first. Amnesia doesn't bother me that much. I can forget all it wants. Okay, Alakazam. Okay, Mind Trader is a bit annoying because now its next hit will hit no matter what, but as long as we kill it before that happens, it's all good. Alright, that was the last base trainer. Now we have the final battle. Or final 2 battles, technically speaking.
The final 2 battles.
So this one, Cacturn.
Ooh, Cacturn.
Yes, it's basically a dark cactus. An evil cactus.
Oh, evil cactus. They can't
And
attack us.
the final battle is actually skippable. If you notice, you can literally walk behind the dude and skip the battle.
Will you still pass?
Yes, you still get through. Now, I'm going to take the item off the Serpido. And for this one, it's going to be tricky. So what we need to do is ruin their strategy. The strategy they have is basically... Okay, it's first of all, it's ruined if you fight them one by one. But for the challenge, I'm doing them both at the same time. So, the Gardevoir is going to skill swap into the Slacking, essentially giving the Slacking its ability and making it so the Slacking doesn't have the awful Truant ability. Truant makes it attack only once every 2 turns. So here we kill the Gardevoir. So now the Slacking is not going to move for a full turn. And we... Oh, that kills. That kill... Okay. Agron's attack missed, but got 5 HP remaining. Alright. It has Brick Break. It moved, so next turn it won't move again. This gives us a chance to go into Gyarados. Very likely it will Thunderbolt, but Gyarados should be able to take a single Thunderbolt. Ice Beam is even better. That kills. Now the Slacking is not going to move this turn at all, So we can just do as much damage as we possibly can. Then now it's going to almost definitely go for Thunderbolt. So I'm going to go for the more guaranteed Metal Claw and switch into the Alakazam. Okay, full restore, that's fine. Iron Tail and Psychic. Then Dusclops, Iron Tail and Psychic. And we made it through the battle without the Mightyena dying. I knew the Brick Break was a damage roll. Basically the same move will not always do the same damage. It does a specific amount of damage plus minus like 2.5% thereabout, 2.5 or 5%. So the same move might one time do 100 damage, another time it might do 105 or it might do 95. So it's kind of a damage roll, right? And it lived on 5 HP. That should have been a damage roll decision, as in I'm pretty sure it was, there was a solid chance for it to die. It didn't die, so that is very, very good. Now I'm going to quickly beat up some stuff in the Victory Road just to get one level across some things on the team. Ooh, Makuhita. This is also a good chance, so that if I find a Makuhita that I can catch, I might as well catch it. I'm not going to be using it, but... Alright. This is the evolved form. Again, this is an amazing playthrough Pokemon, Hariyama. One of the best, because yes, it's slow, so it takes a lot of... it will almost always get outsped and get hit, but it has so much tankiness to it that it doesn't even care. Now I'm just trying to get the levels rounded up, so anything that is close to leveling up, I'll just level up once. The league goes up to like level 60 something, so it's not like I'm over leveling here. As a matter of fact, I'm kinda low in levels. It's fine, it's part of the challenge. That's what I like about it. It's a challenge. Alright, this lived, so let's actually catch it. So that is the first species we encountered earlier in the Victory Road. Alright, we'll kill this one. And that's a level up. So level 47 on this. Let's get a level on the Aggron. Because it is a little bit on the low side. I want to not have things that are too low of a level. As in, 46 for the Alakazam is fine, but for the Aggron not so much, since Aggron will have to take hits during battles. The Alakazam is not there to take hits, it's there to just do ridiculous amounts of damage. And just obliterate things. Alright. Heal up. Okay, should be like 2 more encounters. one more. There we go. So this should level me up. And now we buy as many full restores as we can. I'll be needing these quite a lot. And hyper potions too. I'm not allowed to buy revives. Alright. Out of curiosity, Brave Nature, that's actually decent on that one. And we have some items here that might come in handy. So rare candies, PP ups, soft sand might come in handy. Ethers are always useful. Hyper potions, max ethers, elixir. Ethers and elixirs basically recover the uses of a move, like how many times you can use a move. No. Never melt ice will definitely come in handy. I'm not going to be using revival here and max revive. Alright.
That's great.
Yeah, it would make the challenge too easy. So we have to get through the league with 5 revives and this team. Okay. Do I need to change any moves?
Yes.
I need to teach Sceptile Dragon Claw for starters over Pursuit. Pursuit just sucks. Super effective Pursuit just does as much as Dragon Claw, so there's no point in keeping it. Alright. Any other moves that will come in handy? Shadow Ball, maybe on the Mightyna. No. Brick Break on the Agron would be quite good over Headbutt. Torpedo can get Sludge Bomb. Alright, I think our team is as good as it could possibly be.
I hope so.
Alright. So Agron for Sydney. Alright. League time. So we have 4 battles back to back. Alright. He starts with a Mightyna that loves to sand attack. So what I'm going to do is first turn. What is it? What the frick is it? Guard Spec. So sand attack fails.
Fails.
So and one more. Mist wears off, so we go for another guard spec. That's what I was worried about, but that's fine. Doesn't mean I've wasted my items, kinda. Alright. Agron just hard walls this. Break. Rock Slide does nothing, it's like ultra resistant. Okay, Crodon. Surf doesn't really bother me. Leaf Blade clears it. Shift 3 is actually kinda trash. So yes, the double team is a bit annoying. but it can't really hurt me. Then Cacturn, I want to heal the confusion again. Drop speed, but Cacturn is so freaking slow that it doesn't matter. Then we need to heal up the team. That was the first of the Elite Four. Now for this one, I'm going to use the Mightina. This one is a ghost type trainer, Phoebe. So first turn, this thing will almost always protect. So we'll just go for the X special. While it protects, then we can just go for crunch and just murder everything. The Sableye can actually live, so we go for bite, we get the flinch, then we crunch, didn't kill, but 2 crunches now should kill. Then we just crunch this, and we crunch this. Earthquake shouldn't kill, Dusclops has next to no attack. Then 1 final crunch, and that's it. Glacia now. Can you guess what typing she uses? Her name is Glacia.
Ice!
Yep,
Ice or water?
it's ice.
Ice or water?
Alright,
I was correct the first
so
time.
she starts with a Sileo. The Sileo quite often will go for a hail. Our goal is basically to bring Agronine against the Glalie, and Sceptile handles the rest. Now Sceptile is going to die and will need a revive probably. Ooh, 2 critical hits so far. This thing, with a critical hit, Ice Beam kills me quite, like it should be a solid chance, but this thing also has this very incredibly annoying move called Sear Cold that will guarantee kill you in 1 hit if it hits. It has awful accuracy. It becomes more likely to hit you the higher the level compared to yours it is. So it is 30 accuracy plus the level difference. So that is 34 accuracy. If it hits that move, my thing dies immediately.
But you're not.
And we get a crit. I got 3 critical hits in a row. Then Iron Tail just deals with the Glalie.
You're gonna definitely beat this battle.
Alright, here I should heal up. It's going to hail almost definitely.
You.
So I'm going to Metal Claw once. And then just Metal Claw again. I was risking a critical there. She probably heals. Yes. So now we are back to square one. Unless this hits, this should just barely one-shot. Remember the damage roll thingy I said. Anyways,
Oh no.
that was the 3rd Elite Four. Now, on the 4th Elite Four.
Yay!
Fourth Elite Four. This one uses dragon types. If his name literally being Drake didn't give it away. Now, this one on the first turn also protects, very similar to Phoebe. And Sceptile just so happens to now have a dragon move. So let's see what will happen. If I was to use a guard spec, first turn, This makes it so my stats can be dropped because it's going to try and drop my speed. Then I need to use 3x specials. Here, this move always drops your speed, but guess what? In this case it doesn't. Then 1x speed, and now Dragon Claw should one-shot everything.
Oh, that's a cool one.
That is the evolution of an Antlion, and this thing is the final stage evolution of the thing in the cave that I wanted to get earlier but ended up getting a Golbat. Now this might actually live, just barely. It doesn't. That was the only thing that could screw us over. This one is about as tanky, but nowhere near as good. So the thing in the cave earlier, this thing, evolves into this, basically a cell, and then the cell turns into wings and evolves into this, and this is one of the strongest things in the game. Now, let's top up the team, and for the next battle I'm going to go with an unorthodox strategy, using Alakazam. The leader is quite high level, right? So I'm going to go for Calm Mind and set up. I was hoping he wouldn't go for that. Now, since he's really low in health, he sees the kill with multiple moves, so it's random what move it will go for. As long as he chooses one time to not go for double edge, we can win. Okay, we're on 2 health. Okay, Shockwave. Tentacruel, we are +1, so this does massive damage. Hydro Pump unfortunately hit. Now, he's going to heal here, always. So Earthquake should do a very good amount of damage. And I can risk potentially getting hit again. What I'm going to do though is just sack the Sharpedo on the switch, because it was kinda obvious he was going to switch out, because it's weird AI like that. The Tentacruel thinks it's at a massive disadvantage against Aggron, and the Gyarados has Earthquake. So it chose to go in the thing that has the biggest advantage against me. Now, here, I just need to weaken this enough. So once this is weakened enough, we're going to Mighty Ina. Then it has a recharge turn, and Shockwave. I didn't account for that. Alright.
Oh no.
I didn't account for the speed increase. Alright, so here, Hyper Potion. Unless it critical hits the Hyper Beam, it can't really do anything to me. So I'm going for an X attack, an X speed. Whenever it uses a Hyper Beam, it can't move for a full turn. So that just gives me time to buff up. And then I can just go for a shape. Ludicolo, the Mexican. Here I can either heal or go for damage, but then he heals. Okay, amnesia, critical hit, and melodic is the final one. So for this one, I just need to weaken it enough where Sceptile can actually kill it. First turn, it should go for Toxic, if not Ice Beam. If it goes for Recover, it's just a matter of time before we win, because Leaf Blade has a high chance of critical hitting, which would just one-shot. Alright, we made it through, we only had one death, which is way less than I expected. Granted, I was allowed to use Scavenged Revives, but... How many revives did I use? I think I used one. And then these are the credits. So you ride your bike, and it shows you everything you've caught. And if you've caught shinies, they will show up as shiny. So when it gets to Spinda, it will show the shiny Spinda that I have. It doesn't show them from the Pokédex, it shows them from your boxes, like how they would appear in the boxes. So again, shinies will show up as shinies properly. Come on, show the Spinda.
Spinda!
I guess it showed it at the start or something. Alright, so we're back home.
How many hours you got on that game?
We get the ticket, and now the TV is playing, and we have to say which... so the TV said that there was a new Pokemon flying around that was spotted, and we have to say the color. If we say red, then we can find Latias. If we say blue, we get Latios, and I'd rather get Latios because it's actually a much more useful thing. Here we get the national dex.
I like the color red. I like the color red.
Alright. And I don't really care about the progression like to the battle frontier, but still, let's go do that real quick. So we have to take a boat ride. Don't need Sarpedo on the
Did you ever
team
have to do that?
for the time
Did you
being.
ever have to do
Yes.
that thing? Did you ever have to do that thing with the egg going back and forth in this game, or is that just non-existent in this
What
game?
egg?
Because there's a Pokemon game that makes you go back and forth until it hatches.
Oh, every game after the first generation has egg hatching. Now, we're on the ship, and now we just need to fight some trainers and just have fun. Alright, so switching out, Roxmas to disrespect kill, Dragon Rage and Roxmas. Now there's this cool thing you can do. So you talk to Mr. Briny, and then if you go in between, you can actually look outside the window and it shows you where the ship is heading. Basically, you go from one port city to another, and it can show you half the trip. So by interacting with the window, you can actually speed up the process. Now I can ruin the entire family of Skitties here with Brick Break. Not even one, okay, I was about to say not even one Delcati. But we just fight all the trainers. Then we arrive at the destination and we can take the ship again to a new location afterwards, which is the post-game area.
Yay.
Did you just call it gay?
No, I said yay.
Oh, it sounded like you said gay and I'm like, what?
Oh no. Oh, wouldn't say that. No. You're not
Alright.
getting me.
Earthquake. No, I wasn't saying that you called me that. Anyways, right now I'm leveling up the Agron specifically because it's the thing I'll need to use for the final battle of the challenge. We are only missing one battle, and that battle... Okay, the ship has arrived, but we still have some trainers. Right, let's switch out on this one because a max power event will just delete the Agron. Now in here we can find a very good healing item called the leftovers. This will basically recover 1/16 of your health every turn. It might not sound like a lot, but it's just really helpful.
Chocolate.
Alright, now if we show the ticket again, now we have a second option, Battle Frontier.
Yay!
This place. Scott with the glasses comes and meets us. And this has battle facilities for the post game. Battle factory, where you can basically battle with loaned Pokemon. Like you can rent your Pokemon. The battle pike, where you just have to test your luck, supposedly. Here you have some of the best move tutors in the game. Actually the only proper move tutors. So you can get things like counter, short stance, rock slide, or the elemental punches. And the thing is, so here, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. The thing is, in this game those are special attacks, and Alakazam can actually learn those. So instead of using the 60 power Shockwave, we can be using the 75 power Thunder Punch instead. Anyways, Battle Dome, you basically do a knockout tournament. This is Scott's house. Depending on how many optional times you've talked to him, he'll give you between 1 and 3 battle points. Since we've talked to him the maximum amount, we get 3 free battle points. 3 battle points is literally just nothing. You can't do anything with those in a few dozens, if not hundreds of them. Then this lady will trade you a Skitty for a Meowth. Then Battle Tower is just you do 7 battles back to back. Battle Pyramid, you go in and you basically have to go through a labyrinth to find the exit.
Oh.
And the worst of all is the Battle Palace, that building over there. This one, you don't get to control things, your team will fight on its own.
Oh goodness. That's
Yeah. Also, watch this. Little dancing tree.
The tree split! What?
What would happen if I took the Welmer pail and sprinkled some water on it? The weird tree doesn't like the Welmer pail. The weird tree attacked. It's Udogudo! Alright, so bite, strength, another strength. Block is really bad. I was literally about to switch out. Anyways, so that's our encounter for this place. It's not like there's anything else you can catch. And then there's the Artisan's Cave in here, where there's one other thing we can catch, and that's Smeargle. Smeargle only knows one move, called sketch, which permanently copies any other move in the game. So basically it can use any move in the game. However, the stats suck. The point of that move is so you can teach it a few different moves and then breed to get the moves chain bred onto something else. So there's this thing called egg moves, where if the parent knows a move, then the child will also know it. So like if you hatch an egg, it will know the move pretty much. Anyways, you get the idea. The stuff here don't matter, then we just plop right out. So that's the post-game area, lots of facilities, lots of interesting stuff. What we want is over here. So I need 6 X attacks, at least 5 X speeds, some X defense, dire hit, and at least 4 X accuracies. I need to put the Sarpedo back on the team. So we're going to find a secret trainer. Secret figuratively speaking, because anyone that has played the game knows where to find him. So he's where we went earlier to find that encounter, just one room away. So we go in the cave here to fight one of the strongest characters in the series. I told you about it earlier, if you remember, do you? I told you that the wall would collapse here and a cave would appear when we beat the league. So now we can go in here, and in the back there's Steven Stone, the former champion. This is the champion from the previous games. And this is the final trainer to beat. We have 3 revives to go, but he's a little bit strong. How strong do you think he is?
Probably like 70. Oh, I was hella close. Only 7.
Okay, guard spec. Spikes don't matter as long as it doesn't whirlwind me. X defend. X defend. X defend. X defend. Then hyper potion. X attack. X attack. X attack. X attack. X attack. Hyper potion. I can't afford to get critical hit. X attack. Then X speed. Soda pop. X speed. Dire hit. X accuracy. No critical. 69 HP. Giggity. I need another X accuracy, because there's a chance I might have my accuracy dropped. I need I have 4 X speeds, let's go for 5. Alright. Hyper potion, then we start the sweep. We sweep with metal claws to fish for attack increases. Oh, wait, I'm already max attack, so let's just go for brick breaks. Okay, Armaldo. This is a bug rock type that comes from a fossil. After all the buffs I have, it should one-shot. Claydol, this thing can destroy me if I don't destroy it. I have max defense. As long as I don't get a critical hit, I'm good. His own Aggron. Earthquake is 4 times effective. Metagross. This is like the dragon thing. It's also one of the strongest things in the game, so it can actually live, believe it or not. It's super effective, a maximum buff, but we get a critical hit. Then Lilip is the final thing to worry about, but we beat him. Now the thing I hate about this though is once you beat him, you can never fight him again. Whereas for other strong trainers, you can actually fight them over and over. But we are saving and the challenge is complete. We whooped his booty with the Aggron, pretty much. Level 50 Aggron, I think it was either 49 or 50 by the start of the battle. Just look at that beautiful defense stat.
That is amazing.
Yeah, but it should be about
182.
yes, normally it should be like 200 something, but I have hasty nature which lowers my defense by 10%. If I had a neutral nature for defense, it would be 200 something. And also my attack stat is extremely low. Normally it should be like 150 attack minimum at this level. Still, challenge is complete. And I don't know what we are going to do for next game. The stream is pretty much going to be over for now, since we beat the challenge. I don't think there's anything else worth doing. But I might get the Scorched Earth DLC so I can do Ark. So we can go back to doing Ark a bit. I have been thinking of replaying Symphony of the Night, since I haven't played that in a few years, the Castlevania game. I also kinda want to retry a critical mode playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2, but I don't know how into it I can get. Not a level 1 playthrough though, because I'm growing old. My hands are too slow to handle level 1 critical mode on Kingdom Hearts 2. You don't get it. On Kingdom Hearts 2, you cannot get once more a Leaf Bracer or Second Chance. Basically the abilities that let you live on 1 HP and heal while taking damage at all if you do a level 1 playthrough. So once you are about past the 4th or 5th world, nearly everything one-shots you. Like straight up everything just pretty much one-shots you. And unless you go out of your way to get Gaia belt, but that still only gives you.
Can we see the Pokédex?
Oh yeah.
Slowly.
This is the national dex. Let me switch to the Hoenn dex. So Trico,
No.
Grovyle, Sceptile, Torchic, Combusken, question mark.
Question marks.
Okay. Poochyena, Mightyena, Zigzagoon, Linoon, Wurmple. Wurmple is random in what it evolves. Half of the time it will evolve into this, which then evolves into this, and the other half of the time it evolves into this, which turns into this. So either a beautyfly or a moth.
The Mexican.
The Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo, and its other counterpart, Seedot, Nuzleaf, Shiftry.
Oh, dang.
And then Tailo and Swallow, Wingull and Pelper, or as you call it, the toilet, Ralts,
Yes.
Kirlia, and the waifu.
What?
Many people treat this as a waifu for some reason. Surskit, it turns into a moth kind of thing. It's a skitter bug that turns into kind of a moth. Now this is one of the things that you cannot get in this game. You have to trade it from the previous versions. Then Shroomies, Breloom. This thing evolves into this, right? And this thing focuses on punching. And if you take this and breed it, you can give punching moves to this thing that has no arms. Because logic. Slackoth, basically a sloth. Vigoroth. So it goes from being a lazy sloth to a very hyperactive monkey, and then into an even lazier big ape. So this one and this one have the ability where they can only attack once every 2 turns. Whereas this one has the ability that it can never fall asleep, no matter what. So basically it goes from being really sleepy and lazy to never sleeping to always sleeping. Now slacking has a ginormous attack stat. It's one of the highest attack stats in the game. But again, it can only attack once every 2 turns. Then Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam. Nincada can turn into a Ninjask and at the same time a Sedinja. This is a very interesting evolution. Basically, it's a bug that turns into a bee, right? And the husk it leaves behind turns into an entirely new thing that's basically a ghost of a bug called Sedinja. And the only way to get a Sedinja is if you evolve this into this while you have an open slot on your team and a single Pokeball in your bag. Then Whismur, Loudred, and turns into Explode later on, Makuhita, Hariyama, Goldeen, Seeking, Magikarp, Gyarados, Azurill, Marill, Azumarill, Geodude, Graveler, turns into Golem, Nosepass, Skitty, Delcatty, Zubat, Golbat, Crobat, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Sableye, Mawile, Aeron, Lairon, Aggron, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Meditite, Medicham, Electric, Manectric, Plusle, Minun, Magnemite, Magneton, Voltorb, Electrode, Volbeat, Illumise, Oddish, Gloom, and then it can turn into 2 things, either Vileplume, which is a big flower, or Blossom, which is a little thing that has flower hands and does like the hula dance. Doduo, Dodrio, Roselia, Gulpin turns into Swalot, which is like a big purple blob with cool mustache. Carvanha, Sarpedo, Wailmer, Wailord, Namel, Camera, Slagma turns into a big snail. Torkoal, this is Grimer, it's a little sludge that turns into Muck, that has an interesting way to read backwards. Coughing turns into Wheezing, Spoing turns into a big pig, Sansru, Sanslash, Spinda,
Wait, go back.
Skarmory.
I like those. I like the. Oh, Spindle too. Spindle's nice. But I like the one above Spindle.
Skarmory, Trapinch. This is an Antlion. turns into a dragonfly and then a proper dragonfly. Then this little cactus, cacnea, that turns into cacturn. Blue, Altaria, Zangoose, Seviper, these two hate each other.
Why?
This thing attacks this a lot and this attacks this a lot. Just natural enemies. Then Lunatone, Solrock, Barboach, Whiskas, Corphis, Crodont, Baltoy, Claydol. Cradilli comes from Lilip, which is a little rock flower. Armaldo comes from like a shellfish. Then it's Igglypuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Phoebus, Milotic, Castform, Staryu, Starmie, Kecleon, Sapet, Banette, Duskull, Dusclops, Tropius, what's this one again? I think it's Corsola. Pretty sure it's Corsola. Anyways, Absol, Vulpix, Ninetales, Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu, why not Wobbuffet, Natu, Zatu, Girafarig, Fampi, Donphan, it's a pretty cool looking elephant, Pinsir, Heracross, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Snorrand, Glalie, Spheal, Sileo, Walrein. Clamperl turns into two interesting looking fishes, Huntail and Gorebyss. Relicanth, is this Corsola? Anyways, Chinchou turns into a lantern, a love disc, Horsey, Sidra, Kingdra. This is so basically Horsey levels up to and becomes Sidra, but then to evolve this you need the item I kept looking for to turn it into this. Then Bagon, Selgon, Salamence, Beldam, Metang and Metagross, and then you have the legendaries past that.
Yay! Thank you.
Also, Phoebus is the rarest thing in the game, right? What?
The thing that has is black and has rings on it.
Umbreon is not in the base decks, it's in the national decks, you have to trade for it. And now, let me show you. Something interesting. First of all, Phoebus is the rarest thing in the game, right? It says you can find it there, but in reality it can only be found in 6 tiles of what? Is it 6 or 4? Anyways, so what you do is you come here and you figure out the phrase for the day. It changes every day. Then you have to go here and go here and compare your ID. Then wait. So select Emerald, then trainer ID is 18,348. What was the phrase again? I think it was pretty party. Pretty party. No, wait. Okay, so it should be pretty party.
Sure, go for it. And see. That's what you reminded me. So what are you doing?
I'm trying to calculate something. Okay, so 18,348. So there's a way to get the Phoebus pretty much immediately if you do this. So, pretty party. Why is it not accepting? Okay. Pretty party. Again, why is it not letting me? Pretty?
What? Yes.
Alright, now it accepted it. Alright, so value 1 of Phoebus. Alright, so now to go find the thing that is supposedly only available on 6 different tiles out of the entire game. So we'll take one attempt here and watch me catch it right away. There we go, Phoebus, the rarest thing in the game.
Oh,
This thing,
that.
until you catch it for the first time, can only appear on 6 tiles every day. And those tiles change, so you can just go few by few. But there is a calculator that takes into account the special saying in default plus your trainer ID to tell you exactly where the Phoebus is for that day. So for anyone that is not doing a challenge where you can't look stuff up, just use that magic trick. And here, Phoebus live in ponds that are heavily infested with weeds. Because of its of its hopelessly sabby appearance, it seems as if few trainers raise it, and then turns into this by maxing out its beauty stat. So if we go to Phoebus,
So do that.
here, mild nature and trust. So if we add it to the team, then go to the Poké now and check the condition, we'll see that it's not cool, tough, beautiful, smart or cute yet. But if we feed it the right Poké blocks, we can turn it beautiful. And if we get at least 200 in the beauty stat out of 255, so do you see the blue circle? As long as we get the green bit in the center to reach the blue circle, and then we level it up one time, it will evolve. In later games, they just made it so you can just give it a held item and evolve it right away. But anyways, so we're going to stop it here for today. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I hope you guys guys had a nice time watching this stream.
Yep. Now the challenge did end up being easier than it should have been because I did allow base revives, and 7 revives is way too much for a Nuzlocke. Like even 1 revive is much.
What? Really?
Normally I've done an extreme Nuzlocke where on top of the rules we have here, it was you can't be higher level than the opponents, and you cannot use items at all while in battle, and you can't use revives, and I still beat that challenge. So this was like a casual Nuzlocke, more like just to get to play the game like I would play it back in the day without needing to feeling the need, more like to just look stuff up all the time. Anyways, we'll see you all next time. I don't know what game it will be yet, but I'll just post it on Discord when it's time. Have a good day, night, whatever, everyone. And for those on the YouTube side, you know the drill. Just like, comment, subscribe, all that fluff to help with the algorithm, especially the new algorithm that is going to just ruin YouTube even worse the moment it rolls out later in the week. So yeah.
Have a good day, night, whatever.
Yep.